Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is Random Things Fear the Friendship stream. So it's going to be a little different stream tonight. Really looking forward to interacting with all of you. I think we got some good, strong topics. We're going to have a lot of fun. This is our custom stream. Random Things is something we created, inspired by each and every one of you. So before we get too far into it, you guys can see the Patreon army up on the screen. Thank you so much for your unwavering support. Everything that you guys do, absolutely appreciate you. And you're going to be a theme for tonight's show. So, we're not going to make it all sappy, but we do have a Morgan story and a couple other things. So I apologize for, the canceled streams the last couple nights. It's been a very, very turbulent, hectic, whirlwind couple of weeks for me. And so before I get too far into it, because of all these things that happen, I see a lot of regular faces starting to come back. We've done this for a long time, and this group is not only, it's a group that gets together, and we promote it all the time and say, hey, come over to us. It's a little bit different. But let me say, and start this off, I'm not above reproach. I make mistakes just like everybody else. So I want to start by saying I posted a not very well thought out post today on our fan page, and it struck a nerve with several people. I had an intent, and I didn't go about it the right way. So, I want to apologize. I offended some people, and, I don't think people say that enough, that when they do something wrong, they don't apologize and say they're sorry. So I offended a couple people today, and I just want to publicly say I apologize. So with that, hopefully my apology is accepted. If not, I understand. But let's get into some random things, and this is the Fear the Friendship stream. So we're going to talk about some of the pros, cons, challenges with friendship and beyond. So the first thing that I want to talk about is friendship characteristics. And of course, I have a top 9 that we're always going to do for things that you look for. Before I get into the top 9 of what the experts say that people are looking for in a strong friend, I want to know, what do you look for? What is your category? We'll count these down. Some of these, honestly, I didn't completely understand. So I had to, it's not that I'm immune to these characteristics, just some of them, I got to be like, well, what does that mean? Because there's some pretty strong words. So what is it that you look for in a friend? And I see loyalty. Loyalty is something that pops up there. Believe it or not, loyalty was not on the top 9. It was a popular snub. Fluff the flamethrower. I can't say his name right, but you know what? It's his birthday. So I'm going to do this countdown. I was going to save it, but since he chimed in, can we just stop for a second and everybody wish Fluff the flamethrower a happy birthday? Fluff, hopefully you had a wonderful day, and you mean a lot to this group. So it's not my job on your birthday anymore. All right, I see some other ones. All right, I see you guys starting to get some categories that make the list. So with that cue, I'm going to give you number 9. Number 9 on the list. And then I'm going to give you the snubs, because I thought these snubs should be in the top 9. Number 9 is telepathy. Telepathy. What does that mean to you, and why is that so important in a friend? I want to get some thoughts. And keep in mind, tonight, you guys come up with some really, really good thoughts, some good comments. If the green team's like, yes, I love that, then we're going to give away some Kills coins for Freestyle Friday. And Anna Smith's like, oh my God, what? Angel's like, what? There's a lot of whats. Yes, but it made number 9. So Steph kind of got it. Steph got it, absolutely. So Kimberly M., wow, she just gave you a whole new nickname. Super chatting says, happy birthday, Fluffster. So, look at that love. Look at the Fluffmeister getting some love. And Fluff hit it as well, too, knowing what the other person is thinking without saying. So, yes, they could have said it like that, right? Fluff made it a little bit easier, but telepathy. Number 8, steadfastness. That's another big-ass word. So what does steadfastness? I'm sorry. I'm so exhausted this week. Steadfastness. I can't even say I can't say simple words. To be steadfast. What does that mean? Eric Beach, happy birthday, Fluff, as well. Loyalty's a little different than steadfastness. So, steadfastness, the real definition, it is a synonym, but it's slightly different. It means dutiful and unwavering. So, you feel that obligation and you feel, I think loyalty's slightly different, but steadfastness, unwavering. Number 7, non-judgmental. I saw somebody type that up a little bit. It might have been Julie or someone. So what does that mean to you? Non-judgmental. And how important is that to you? Are there instances where you would like your friends to judge you a little bit? See, I don't know. I don't know if that would make my personal list. And I'll be honest. I'll tell you what my top ones are. But I think sometimes I'd be okay with my close friends judging me. Not with everything, but with discretion. Number 6, low maintenance. Made number 6. You don't want your friends to be. I guess if you're high maintenance, your friends have a right to be high maintenance. But number 6 was you don't want them to be high maintenance. Okay, Anna says, amen. Number 5, we're going to get a mixed bag with this. How about humor? Now, if you're, I guess opposite friends attract. So if you're super serious and ultra serious, humor might be that difference. But if you don't believe opposites attract, then a friend that makes you laugh. So a lot of people here are saying, yes, humor is on the list. Number 4, I do like this one. And in fact, these 4 are probably my 4. Number 4 is encouragement. Someone that believes in you, someone that is going to drive you, someone that is going to, pick you up a little bit, right, when you're down. Number 4. Number 3, and, how many feel like this stream is like a nonstop Billy Joel song playlist waiting to happen? Right? When we did low maintenance, you could be like, I want you just the way you are. Don't go changing. Right? I mean, Billy Joel wrote about like every one of these categories. I think Billy Joel had this top 9 list. How about number 3? What do you think number 3 is? The first person, and it is a Billy Joel song, the first person that can correctly give me number 3 is going to get a Kills coin. Happy birthday, Coco. Nope, not honesty, not supportive. Number 3, not die young. All right, I think Rolex was talking about winning a Kills coin, and he actually won a Kills coin. It is a matter of trust. Some lovers just rely on the heart. The core remains with what began with a passionate start. Right? A matter of trust. So that's number 3. First Kills coin of the night. Kale, add him to the list. He's like, finally, I got it. Number 2 is empathy. And number 1, let's see if anybody can get number 1 as well. Number 1 is the most important thing to me. This is my number 1. And Angel Caloris got it. You know what? And it's also a Billy Joel song, Honesty. See, I'm telling you all these, like Honesty. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. I mean, this whole list is in part of a Billy Joel song at one point or another. But you know what? These are the categories that really make strong friendships. And, you know, once again, friendship's important. And if you guys, I know sometimes it's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of banter. But I just want to remind everybody that this is a tight-knit group, and we're going to have disagreements. And you know what? We're going to have moments where sometimes weeks might become months. But we're always going to be here, and we're going to work things out. So I also have, just for fun, the top 5 songs in the history of music about friendship. Of course I'm going to add music to it, right? So, number 5 is, with a little help from my friends, the Beatles. Number 4, That's What Friends Are For, Dionne Warwick. Number 3, You're My Best Friend, Queen. Number 2, Wind Beneath My Wings, Bette Midler. And number 1, hold on. I haven't asked yet, so if you've answered prior to this, the first person that can give me number 1 and the artist will get a Kills coin. I got to see the song and the artist, and you will get a Kills coin. Kiss, I was meant for loving you, baby. You were meant for loving me. No, that's not it. Not the Friends theme by the Rembrandts. Not Friends in Low Places, Garth Brooks. I will tell you, this is, I love this artist, and I would agree that this is the best Friend song ever. I don't know if that's going to help you. You guys are going to have to work for this one. If you guys get really stuck, I can give you... I need the song and I need the artist. Both. Don't give me artist. Don't give me songs. You got to give me both. And yes, I got Kimberly M. is the first person to type both. A couple people typed the song, but it is You've Got a Friend, James Taylor. Number 1. I love it. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you got to do is call. And I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. I love it. All right, so now we do have to transition a little bit. Because as strong as their friend characteristics, there are relationship challenges. So I've titled this next category, and you can see we're leading up to Morgan and Grace. But of all those positive characteristics, now I want to give you a few of the things that can destroy a friendship or a relationship. These are the top 5. Jealousy destroys friendships. Number 4, poor communication. Number 3, no life outside of the relationship. Number 2, and this is a very, very big one for me, and I think it always has been throughout my entire life, trying to change a person. Tammy Eitzen's like that could be like an anti-Billy Joel song. Dishonesty is such a real bad word. I don't know. We'll make our own Billy Joel. Like the older Billy Joel, the young Billy Joel will have honesty, and the old Billy Joel will have like an opposite to all of those. So the first person that can correctly give me the number 1 answer of what destroys relationships. Starting right now. Number one answer is not money. Money is a popular snub. Money is a problem. Not cheating. Believe it or not. Not obsession. Close. Tommy, you're the closest so far. But not totally. Not micromanaging. This one's a little tougher, but it makes sense to me of why it's number one. Not children. These are all good answers. I haven't seen it typed like this, so I'm going to give it to Tammy Hill. Tammy, well, no, Tammy and Tommy were both really close. You were the two closest. But there's a little bit more to it. So, yeah, I'm not going to give it away with this one easily because I think it has to be word for word here. All right, so the correct answer, the number one things that can destroy a relationship is not making the other person a priority. And to me, that goes beyond selfishness and self-centered. I think it's that little bit extra. And so, yeah, there'll be more chances for kills, coins. Don't hate me. But not making the person a priority. Popular snubs was money, secrets, stopped dating. How many of you are in relationships and you still consider it a date? Like you have a date night, or it feels like you just have to make that time to go out and make it fresh and creative and new. So you guys want to share? I mean, I don't want to get like too much into your private life, but I'm curious. You know, what do you do? I mean, what's a date night? What's special? What's important? Come aboard, we're expecting you, the Love Boat. That's for you, Heart of Nixie. Dinner, like, you know, Sheila, what? Special dinners, just, hey, going out, or is it, you know, places that you used to go, those type of things? I mean, what makes it fresh? What makes it seem new again? Car doors and flowers. Netflix and kills. Hey, do not. I'm going to tell you, I love you guys being here for your streams. This is not your date night. So if you're sitting there with your significant other and it's like, hey, let's pop on some 999 gaming. Let's listen to the Army chat. No. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for the commitment. But that's not that special little difference. Dishes and laundry. I love it, Tammy. Let's do some dishes and laundry together. Ella Smith says, doing something you can't afford. I love the answers. So I don't know. I just penciled this in. But for the men in the room, I think there's a cycle of life. And you know what? The women can chime in here too. How many men in this room, or if you're a woman, how many times you referred to a man? Let's start with the most basic. Immature. Any man in here, if you've ever been called immature, just, hey, quick show of hands. I just want to know. Because I think this is like the cycle of life for men. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Quite a few here. So he said, okay, Sony. How about inconsiderate? Anybody, has anyone ever been upgraded from immature to inconsiderate? Fluff's like, I have, but it's part of my charm. But you know what? Inconsiderate might not be quite as charming. All right. How about a dog? So how many went from, and if you've been called all three of these, or if you refer to someone as all three, immature, inconsiderate, and then you're a dog. Now we're getting hardcore. Anybody checked off all three boxes here? 3 for 3, baby. You know what? Can we give Tommy a kills coin just for I'm 3 for 3? He's wearing it like a badge. David Timex is like 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Can we get the man bun a kills coin? All right, for being honest. All right, and now I want to complete that cycle, and I want to see how many have been 4 for 4. After all three of those, how about compassionate? The question is, did you learn anything from the other three? From immature to inconsiderate to dog to compassionate. I think I've just described the complete cycle of every man throughout their growing pains. No, compassion is very positive. Redemption arc, yeah. So with that being said, not trying to say this is me or you or anybody else. This has been the build-up. But it's good to get these things out in the open, right, from time to time. Let's talk about Morgan and Grace. Because we promised a recap, and we saw a strong friendship build. We saw the verge of a relationship. We saw hope. We saw possibility. And the more I've thought about this Morgan and Grace situation, the more it's bothered me. Like, I should not be bothered by a TV show 3 days later. So, why is it that I led into this show talking about friendships and relationships, and this Morgan situation bothers me? Let's see if we can give away a kills coin for that one. Somebody put 2 and 2 together. Not because of how Morgan left. So, Roxanne says because it makes you uncomfortable, you want Morgan to do the right thing. That's not it either. So, kills coin to the first person that can answer why I led into this with the friendship requirements and why this has been hard for me to shake for the last 3 days. Because he's not written. Nope. Maybe this is going to be a little tougher. You guys are going to have to drill down and deep dive into this one. And Heart of Nixie absolutely got it right. I want you to read Heart of Nixie's comments. Because you've either behaved like Morgan or you've been treated like Grace. I've been there. It's real. And as much as you want to say you haven't, we've been in situations where we've been immature, we've been inconsiderate, we've not done the things on this list. So it is fiction. But it goes beyond fiction because the emotion absolutely hit close to home for almost everybody in this room. And it's not just a male or female. You could say, hey, well, the men have always treated women like shit. No. Some of you women could be the Morgans. It's not sex-based. It's not gender-based. It probably leans more toward gender, but it's not uniformity. All of us have probably been on both sides of that spectrum. And if we've been on that side of the spectrum, and even if recently we're on that, these things that I outlined before are like a playbook. They're like a go-to. Are we practicing honesty early on? Are we empathetic toward others? Do we have that matter of trust? Are we trying too hard to change that person? The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, pulled something out of their hat that I did not know they were capable of doing. They made this last episode real. They shifted from a coincident, convenient, slapstick, halfway funny, few plot holes to bam, hold on. We're not done. You're going to be Morgan or you're going to be Grace and you're going to deal with that. And I wanted to break this down and I wanted to talk about it because many of you had messaged me and I want to know how many of you are A, anxious to see this week's episode, but B, you think they did something brilliant and you want to see them build up to it. But the more I thought about that last week, I think I gave it an 8.5. No, if this show can have a similar effect on me as 7-1 in a different way. So 7-1 was horrific in The Walking Dead. And it moved me and it scared me and it bothered me in such a way I didn't want to see it again. And the more I reflect on the Morgan and Grace situation, I didn't want to go back and watch the hurt she went through. I didn't want to see his smile and his enjoyment and knowing that he couldn't be more. Because it's to a degree, it's emotionally disturbing in a different way. E. Beach, I'm actually leaning to a completion of story arcs. Meaning you're seeing some closure to it, Eric, that you feel like it's starting to make a little bit of sense? Yeah, I guess, though, Eric, if Morgan's story arc, I don't think Morgan's going to become Tara. Where we knew Tara's story arc was done for a while, and then they kind of ho-hummed along, and then they gave her Tara had like 2 ending story arcs. So her story arc was dead, and then they didn't really do anything with her for a while, and then they ramped it back up, and then they had to complete it again. I see Morgan as bringing closure to something, to his past story, but not them kind of killing him off or letting him die down. I think it'll propel his character to something bigger, because I think they need him on Fear. Morgan's the star of the show. I don't see Morgan moving over to die. I think Morgan is going to be a fixture for a while. Morgan is very complex. But they're all great answers, great thoughts about what's going to happen next. Is it a story? Is it going to... Morgan feels something. And, Morgan hasn't felt that in a long time, and he feels guilty about feeling it because he has not made peace with the situation with his wife. Now, as much as we have a problem with how Grace felt and how Morgan went about it, the question that I have for you: did Morgan do anything to lead Grace on, or did Grace make the assumption that there was a connection? And I think it's very important. So Julia says he led her on. Yes and This is where we're going to be divided. Grimes on the radio says led her on. Karen says she read too much into it. Tammy, he didn't purposely lead her on. It took him by surprise that he felt that way. Is it possible that Morgan's need to help her, his desire to not leave her behind, was misunderstood by Grace? That because she now had a reason to live, that she felt that connection? See, Gina Crockett said Morgan was just being Morgan. See, I agree. I think I think Tammy said this a little bit ago. Morgan was very outgoing with Grace. Didn't appear to flirt or hint. And in fact, he still kept a few things bottled up. And it looked as if Grace started falling for him really fast. And he called up a little bit. I mean, certainly he was there. Yeah, so Julia, even if he did start to open up to her, I think you were one of the first ones to type he led her on. I don't see how that's leading her on. I mean, I would think leading her on would, if he tried to make a move, or if he said something like, hey, it's going to be you and me, or something along those lines. So the spark just kind of happened. I think it happened with Grace first, and then Morgan started to feel a little bit. And, the one thing that's very, very visible is his wedding ring. Now, if Morgan took off his wedding ring and Grace was like, hey, you're not wearing your ring anymore. Yeah, I thought it was time for me to move on. Then I could see. But he's not done anything that didn't happen naturally. And what was so heartbreaking to me was how eager and anxious she was with the peanut butter bars. I'm sorry. That devastated me watching that. Hey, I got these and we're going to do this, this, and this, and this. And he's just totally caught off guard like, I'm not going with you. And knowing that he had feelings for her and knowing that she was choked up, but they never really got a chance to discuss the next step or the feelings. So if I had to lean toward it, I would say Grace had a right to make an assumption, but she doesn't know Morgan. She didn't do anything wrong. She wasn't like, hey, we're sleeping in the same bunk tonight. It was just, we've developed this partnership and it feels like something. So at first, I think in the stream we did the other night, I blamed Morgan. But knowing the cycle of immaturity, inconsiderate, dog, compassion, all of those things, maybe a little bit inconsiderate on Morgan's side. Would you agree with that? And I'm hoping yes. Because if so, I can make a pretty strong argument for why I think Morgan was a little bit inconsiderate. Sheila Beasley, Grace was being hopeful. I agree. She was being hopeful. So here's why I would kind of point to that cycle a little bit and say slightly inconsiderate. Because Grace has not ran up to him and said, hey, Morgan, I love you. She is growing closer. And I think it's a little arrogant of Morgan to think he already knows what it's going to become and to stop it before it starts. So here's what not on the show, because I love the way they did it on the show, but this is the way I would have liked to seen it play out maybe in the real world. Like, hey, that's really cool, and I know you want us to ride together, and I love peanut butter bars, but I got some other stuff. I got some other people I got to help. We're a pretty good team. You want to help me out with that? And then, maybe along the way they start to discuss where they're at, their feelings. Now, I'm talking real world. I'm not talking on the show because I think this is a very, very awesome dynamic and the way it's going to play out because it was heartbreaking. And in real life, I don't want people to be heartbroken. I personally don't want to disappoint people, and I know many of you don't thrive on disappointing people or hurting people. So I would have liked to seen it play out with a little bit more dialogue around it. And he's not allergic to peanut butter, Steph. We know. We saw him eating peanut butter bars like Morgan loves peanut butter bars. And I think part of it is Morgan knows himself, that he's not ready, but he also might have been just a little too quick to shut Grace down. So Let's go back to our list, everybody. Encouragement, trust, empathy, and honesty are the big four. If you believe in those things, what could Morgan done to make this a smoother transition? And what's the risk if he doesn't? Best answer gets a kills coin. What should Morgan have done? And what is the potential consequence if he doesn't? I think, you know what, Angel, I agree with you. Let's give the kills coin to Angel Calores. He needs to tell her how he feels. So he needs to be honest. And if he doesn't, he may not get a chance to, one. And Walking Dead nerd, absolutely. Actually, give me 2 kills coins, Kel, because Walking Dead nerd and Angel Calores both got this. Be honest. And here's my, not just losing her. Did you guys see a self-confidence and a passion and a will to live in Grace that we didn't see previously? So if she loses her will to live, could that potentially expedite her death physically? Not just emotionally, because we know it can destroy her emotionally. So, I'm not blaming Morgan. But because of his lack of consideration and honesty, it could expedite Grace's death. And that's the tragedy. So, it's going to be a tough story. It's going to be a tough story to follow. Because if something happens to Grace in the near future, I am much, much more connected to Grace now than I was before. All right. Anybody want to transition to Kills Connections and give away a few more Kills coins tonight? I got to get a whole lot of likability. I need some thumbs up. I need some let's do it. If you guys are ready for some Kills coins. I do have to tell you, these are all very difficult in my mind. The first one is practice. So let's do it. You got to tell me what all 3 of these have in common. All right. Tim. There's your first clue. Tim. Or Timothy. Timothy. First clue is Timothy. Not Tebow, not Brown, not Taylor, not a female collie, not South Park. All right, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Not Tiny Tim. All right, not McGraw. Daniel. First clue is Timothy. Second clue is Daniel. Remember, no kills coin for this one. This is practice. I think somebody will get it here. Not songs. Not Elton John songs. Not Bible names. No, not apostles. You guys are close, though. Almost like an apostle. All right. Last hint. Get ready. So Timothy, Daniel, and Sean. What do all three of those have in common? Saint Sean? No. They're not chipmunks. No, they're not prophets. The great prophet Sean? There you go. Steph, the Cuervo Queen, would be the first person to get it right. They are all actors that were 007. They were James Bond. Timothy Dalton, Daniel Craig, and Sean Connery. Told you guys. This is difficult this week. You got to bring it. All right. Let's do some kills coins. This is for all the marbles. Can somebody do me a favor and type F5 for Jim09? Because if she's going to participate in Kills Connection, she's going to need to be called up to the stream. She's watching. I think she's watching the playback from the beginning. I think I finally figured that out. Some people that log in late when they hit the play, they just start at the beginning. So, yeah. All right, so this is for a kills coin. If you guys are ready, let me see you're ready. All right. Skimming. Skimming is your first clue. If you guys get this on the first, I'm going to be blown away. Skimming. Wow. We got a winner. All right. I do have a winner, but I'm going to give you the other clues. Holy Toledo. Second clue, railroad. Several people have gotten it now. Second clue is railroad, skimming, and railroad. And the third clue is writing and arithmetic. So our very own Jennifer Lawson crushed it and got reading right off the bat. Jennifer Lawson, good job. It was super fast. All right, maybe they're not as difficult as I thought. So skimming is a type of reading, reading railroad, and reading, writing, and arithmetic. Good job. Mariah Campese was close. Mariah Campese got it second. But they were the first two. So Jennifer was a little bit faster, so she got it. But and I think Carol a few of you got it with the first clue. All right. Softball jersey is your first clue. Softball jersey. Not a uniform, not dirty, not hot, not a game, not team. Baseball, nope. Team, uniform, nope. Softball jersey. All right, pay attention. 20 small cars. And one last clue, push performers. I do have a winner, but I just want to see who gets it at the end. Softball jersey, 20 small cars, and push performers. Absolutely. Crystal Newfield says Matchbox 20. Matchbox 20 got their name from a softball jersey. 20 small cars would be Matchbox 20. And they're the performers of the song Push. So Matchbox 20 is your correct answer. Crystal Newfield, good job. Very nice work there. All right. Who is next? You guys ready? All right, let's get this thing going. Great job. I mean, Jennifer and Crystal on point there. Steph as well for the first one. Money. First clue is money. Not bank, not Eddie Money, not cash, green, cash, Pink Floyd, nope. Nothing yet. Not Monopoly. Kills coins, no. Paper. Pounds, nope. Cardi B, nope. Not Bitcoin. Not easy money. All right, 5 more seconds, so we'll get the second clue. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody got it. Nobody got it in the first clue. So first clue is money. Second clue. If. Second clue is if. Not greedy, not winner, not paycheck. All right, I'm going to give you guys the third clue. And the third clue is slice. And I do already have a winner who got it on the second clue. First clue is money. Second clue is if. And the third clue is slice. All right, we're getting more winners now. The correct answer is bread, and our winner is Deborah Farrell. Bread is also called Money. Bread is the group that did the song If, and you slice bread as well. So, good job. A lot of you guys get them on the second clue. So, maybe my second clues are too easy. All right. Last chance for a Kills coin on Kills Connection. We got one last Kills Connection. If you guys are ready, let me see that you're all ready. Roxanne's like, these are way too hard. This one is easier, Roxanne. Connects. First clue is connects. Not Connect 4, not an Xbox, not Legos, not Kills. Somebody might get this on the first one. It's going to blow my mind if you do. Not dots. Not relationships. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We got everything. We got Velcro, internet, love, connection. All right, so first clue is connects. All right, be ready because I got a feeling somebody's going to get it. All right, Daryl is your second clue. Connects and Daryl, first 2 clues. Legos, no. Dog, no. Not a crossbow, not Carol, not squirrels. 5 more seconds and I'll get to the third clue. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, be ready because this last one is going to be like a race. All right, get ready. First clue is connects. Second clue is Daryl. Last clue, Roxanne actually got the last clue. Oats. So the last clue is oats. I'm going to give it to Sheila Beasley. She misspelled Hall. H-A-L, because she was typing so quickly. But yes, the correct answer is Hall. Roxanne, you were on the right path there. So connects. A hall connects rooms. Daryl Hall, and then Hall and Oates. So Sheila Beasley, you barely edged out Kale. I'm going to give you the extra L. And you know what? Hey, Green Team, should I give Roxanne Dunlap a kills coin for guessing the third clue before I typed the third clue? I mean, she said oats. That's like telepathy. You're thinking what I'm thinking there. We must be good friends. What do you guys think? All right. Roxanne Dunlap and Sheila Beasley, you both get kills coin, so thank you so much. Awesome stuff. We're going to move into rhyme time. I always have fun with rhyme time. You know, it's like you throw your line in the water, you never know what kind of fish you're going to catch. Rhyme time is much like that. We're going to do a couple practice rounds, get everybody kind of having some fun, no competition. So to stay with our theme tonight, it's about love. It's about relationships. It's about friendships. It's about all the good, all the bad things that may be. These are all lines from Billy Joel songs, by the way. So your challenge is to make a rhyme about the person that I'm going to name, and it has to be with a line from a Billy Joel song. So we're going to start out. This is practice, so no pressure. Take your time. Something cool, something funny, something interesting. I really like the clever ones. So this is a line from Honesty, and you have to come up with a rhyme about Morgan. As we talked about tonight, Morgan could have been more honest. So I need a rhyme with this about Morgan. Everyone is so untrue. Everyone is so untrue has to be about Morgan. I don't know what it's going to be, but when I see it, I'll feel it. I'll just feel it. Morgan, shame on you. Everyone, you know, if we're having fun with this, mine would have been, Everyone's so untrue. Peace out, Grace. I got shit to do. No, that's wrong. Sorry. Scratch that. Bad example. Bad Morgan. Bad kill shot. Rewind the tape. No. I'm I'm clear even if it's you. You know I'm stuck on you. Morgan left Grace feeling blue. Should have told... Oh, okay, Angel says, should have told her while you had a chance to. Not bad. And I'm ready to come unglued. Morgan is a butthead. He has no clue. Okay, all good answers. So many good answers. And it's not for a kills coin. I refuse to pick a winner. So it's a big tie. We have multiple winners with the first one. I'm so lost. I don't know what to do. Oh man, I could turn into an Air Supply song very quickly, Steph. Watch out. Watching Morgan and Grace made me feel blue. Da da dee da 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 dee da 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 da. No. All right, let's get into the next one. We're gonna stay with Billy Joel before I get into the Eiffel songs. This Billy Joel song is "For the Longest Time." Now, this one, no kills coin either. One more practice, and then the last three we'll do kills coins. But you still got to be super competitive. That's where you find me. It's got to be about Grace. That's where you found... Oh, hang on. That's where you found me, not find me. I'm messing up Billy Joel lyrics here. It's for the long... That's where you found me when you put your arms around me. I haven't been there for the longest time. I can't read it. I got to sing it to get the lyrics right. That's where you found me has to be about Grace. That's where you found me. I got radiation sickness from ground Z. Boom! Sorry, don't even type anything. Don't even type anything. Chris Robinson. That was good. It wasn't even... It wasn't even for a kills coin, but it was like magic. That's where you found me. I got radiation. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it shut down quick, didn't it? All right, the question is, will Chris Robinson suffer from fluff the flamethrower syndrome? And what that is, Chris, is where fluff is magical when they don't count. But then when the money was on the line, everybody's like, Fluff's going to bring it at rhyme time. And it just fizzled like a bottle rocket. It just doesn't go all the way out of the bottle. So hopefully, oh, I love it. Fluff the flame out. Yes, he wasn't Fluff the flamethrower back then. He was Fluff the flame out. So this one, she's always a woman to me. This has to be about John Dory. And what you have to rhyme is, she'll carelessly cut you. So it has to be about John. And the lyric is, she'll carelessly cut you. She'll carelessly cut you and laugh while you're bleeding. Yeah. Good point, Deborah. We'll cut Fluff some slack since his birthday. No, it's... Chris, it's not she's always a woman. No. The part you have to rhyme is she'll carelessly cut you. But she's nuts about you. No, can't rhyme you with you, Maria. It's got to be different. June will always be my boo. She'll carelessly cut you, and then she'll change her name to Sue. I like it. I would stop it there. What do you guys think? Kel has the changing names. June is John's significant other. I'm going with Kel. She'll carelessly cut you and change her name to Sue. We're good? And then she'd be Naomi, Laura, June, and Sue. All right. We're going with it. Kel, quick on the draw. Kel's been up in her rhyme time game lately. Oh man. If Rolex could have typed that a little bit quicker, Kel, I would have called for a vote off. But yours was fast, it was efficient, and it was good. But I'm not going to lie. She'll carelessly cut you and then get on a plane that barely flew. Not bad, not bad. I still might lean to Kel's, though, with that one. All right. This one, as you can guess, sticking with the love theme, is about June. And sticking with Billy Joel. The song, not what we're rhyming with, the song is You May Be Right. So I'm going to give you the line that you have to rhyme about June. Remember how I found you there. Remember how I found you there. Something about June. This is a speed test. Now, Jennifer, it's not with You May Be Right. It's remember how I found you there. But then you left, it wasn't fair. You became my honey bear. Not bad, not bad. Sleeping in my rocking chair. Ron Burgundy's my winner. Ron's my winner. I just glanced up and saw Ron's and got a chuckle out of it. I needed a laugh, Ron. Remember how I found you there. Remember how I found you there with your Scrabble tiles and wet hair. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Remember how I found you there with your Scrabble tiles and wet hair. It works. You guys had to scroll up. All right, we got a winner. It's Ron Burgundy Moore. All right, and our final Kills coin for Rhyme Time tonight. Kel was keeping his ledger. This ledger is ever expanding, getting us ready for Freestyle Friday. And before we get into the last one, I do want to let you guys know Freestyle Friday Anybody looking forward to a Play Dead Live scenario? Because I've gotten a ton of good pictures from many of you. Like some good, creepy scenario type of pictures. We've had a lot of fun with Play Dead Live the last 3 weeks. So we're going to add a 15 to 20 minute segment Friday night. Give you another taste of how the game's played. This will be our 4th time doing it. But yes, we've been having a blast with that. So be here Friday night for Freestyle Friday for Walking Dead topics, freestyle topics, and of course, one more jump into Play Dead Live. We're going to get some brand new people, and we're going to pull in some other people that have been involved in it. We're going to start to see how multiple groups can operate. You'll see how it works. All right, here it is. So remember, your kills coins can be used in Play Dead Live. So those of you winning, you can say, first thing I'm going to say is, how many people want to use your kills coin to get involved in a scenario? Not everybody wants to, but some people do. But we're going to include more people this week. All right. Our last Billy Joel song of the night is Only the Good Die Young. Great song. I can sing parts of it if you want. I won't. That's not what you're rhyming with. Daniel has found a love, and that love is Skidmark. So the last rhyme of the night has to be about Skidmark. And the lyric is this: I'll throw you the line. I'll throw you the line has to be about Skidmark. Bring your creativity to really get this kills coin, everybody. Got some good rhymes. It's got to be catchy. Throw you the line. I got skid marks in my pants, but you won't be mine. Wait a minute. Chris, I'm trying to understand it. Skid mark is my partner in crime. I'll throw you the line. It comes to love. I've got a lot of lives, but I'm not like Skidmark. Not. Wow, that's a lot, Chris. I'll throw you a line, and I'll draw away walkers for you anytime. Steph the Cuervo Queen. I'm going with that. I like the theme. Skidmark he's a decoy, does the hard jobs. Steph the Cuervo Queen is my winner, everybody. I'll draw walkers away from you anytime. Gets back to that, that connection, that friendship, that loyalty, that trust, all of those things that you need out of a true friend. And Skidmark is absolutely a true friend. So here we go, everybody. We got one more segment, and we got 12 songs, which are the best songs of the 90s. Some of these were selected. Some of them are always on everybody's list. Some of them were written in by you. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. These will be the ones that advance to our finals next week, and next week we will walk away deciding one final winner. So I need your involvement. I need you only vote once. If you guys are ready to vote these songs and get this thing going, let's get a yes. Let's do it. So your opinion matters. This is going to be the best song of the 90s. There's an official list of everything, right? So these are the official 999 Gaming Army Dead categories. This is how we feel about it. All right, starting out, the legend, the myth, the one that's top of almost everybody's list in the world. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. Will they be challenged by early 90s, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back? The legend, Nirvana versus Baby Got Back. Let's see who you guys got. Nirvana, Baby Got Back, Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back. We're even. Baby Got Back, Nirvana, we're still even. Still even. Nirvana, 1, 2, 3. Tied, Nirvana up 1, 2, 3. Going once. Going twice. Gone. Nirvana by 3. That was pretty official. A couple people have not voted yet. We're still getting votes in. Nirvana actually up 5. Anyway, we closed it at 3. Nirvana did edge out the win. So, good stuff. All right, moving on to the next topic. Nirvana. Hey, some people thought that was going to be a blowout. But they're in the finals. Tommy, I would have to agree. I think Smells Like Teen Spirit is one of the greatest songs of all time, not just the 90s. I mean, that's my personal opinion. But they're still there. All right. Big matchup. I need you guys super focused. I'm watching the counter here. Another one of my favorites, Guns N' Roses, November Rain versus Low Places. Garth Brooks, GNR, baby, versus Garth Brooks. 2 write-in votes. Let's see what you guys got. We just get, wow, this is tough. We got Guns early. Guns. Low Places. Guns up 2. Guns still up 2. Up 3. Up 4. Up 2. Tied. 1. Still tied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guns N' Roses up 5. Still up 5. Up 6. Up 7. Up 5. Going once. Going twice. Up 4. Up 6. Gone. Guns N' Roses. Well, last minute. Kimberly, Guns N' Roses by 7. November Rain knocks out Garth Brooks' Low Places. I expected that to be closer than the Smells Like Teen Spirit, Baby Got Back, but hey, Guns N' Roses is strong. All right, hey, a couple tears, but you know what? Not everybody can win. All right, here we go, everybody. Hey, all you Garth Brooks fans out there, you got a chance for redemption right here. This might be the second best thing to the Garth Brooks fans. Widely regarded as the top song of the 90s. We got Rob Thomas and Santana. Smooth versus TLC Waterfalls. Will the Garth Brooks fans get some redemption and get a little bit of Santana on the guitar with Rob Thomas? Smooth versus Waterfalls, TLC. TLC coming out of the gate. Smooth. 3. Up 4. Up 2 TLCs. Up 3, 4. Up 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Up 10. 11, 12. Up 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. It's an absolute domination. Look at that. 19. We're going to call it not even close. Rob Thomas and Santana reaching the final round. Will Rob Thomas and Santana be able to do something next week that not many people have done, and that's take out Nirvana or Guns N' Roses? All right, another big matchup coming up. Up on the screen, the very, very lovely Gwen Stefani from No Doubt. Don't Speak, another all-time favorite of mine, versus Pearl Jam, Jeremy. Tough matchup. By the way, this is the only female lead in the finals. Just saying, women. Where's all my single ladies? All my single ladies. All my single. Oh, and Pearl Jam's getting out of the gates. Pearl Jam up 3, 4, 5, 6. Up 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5, up 6, up 7, up 8. Oh, man, I was hoping the Gwen Stefani. Where are you guys at? 9, 10, 11. Oh, man. Pearl Jam destroyed it. Sorry, everybody. Jeremy. I like Jeremy too. But I got to be honest. I was hoping for some No Doubt there. I was hoping for some Gwen Stefani love. Don't Speak, but no, didn't happen. All right, everybody. Another write-in song. Got to be honest. I like this song better than Smooth. This song and Smells Like Teen Spirit might be my two favorite on the list. Not trying to influence you, but Smells Like Teen Spirit has always been one of my favorite songs. Smooth because it's out there and it's Rob Thomas. But you guys wrote this in. This is 3 a.m. And 3 a.m. is probably my favorite Matchbox 20 song. And the matchup was briefly in the 90s. This is MC Hammer, Can't Touch This. So Rob Thomas, Matchbox 20, 3 a.m. versus Hammer, Can't Touch This. See what you guys got. 3 a.m., Mariah Campese. Tommy says 3 a.m. Sheila says Hammer. Matchbox 20. Up 2. Up 3. Up 4. Up 5. 6. 6. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. 8. 9, 10, 11. 10. 11, 10. 11. 9. 3 more seconds. 7, 2, 1. There it is. 3 a.m. is advancing to the finals. That was a write-in by you guys. I did not put that on the list. If I would have put something on the list, it would have been that song. Jennifer says, I liked Hammer's song he did for Adam. That would have been Adam's Groove. All right. And lastly, everybody. Another tough matchup for me. This is the last matchup of the night. This song, as I said last week, has... And I want to see how many people did their homework, because I challenged many of you to go back and check out the lyrics for this song again. Very, very powerful lyrics. This is REM, Losing My Religion, versus just the awesome guitar riffs and the music of Metallica, Enter Sandman. This is a great matchup for different reasons. Losing My Religion for the depth of the lyrics, or Enter Sandman just because it's a badass song. All right, let's see what you got. Tommy says REM. Getting on the board early. 2 for REM, 3 for REM. 4. Metallica makes it 3. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, REM, 7, 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tied, REM up 1. Sandman, it's even. REM up 1. Only vote once, everybody. REM is up 1. 3 seconds to go. 2. Jim gets her vote in. REM's up 2. And we're going to call it. REM by 2 votes. Edging out Metallica, Enter Sandman. I think it was a little bit of talking about the lyrics last week. So here's where we are, everybody. For next week, we've got the final 6. Smells Like Teen Spirit, November Rain, Smooth, Jeremy, 3 a.m., and Losing My Religion. All great songs. I mean, you can't really go wrong with any of those. Any of those walk away the winner. And even some of the ones got eliminated. Yeah, let's be honest. MC Hammer wasn't going to win. Waterfalls wasn't going to win. Baby Got Back. Enter Sandman. I hate to say it. Metallica fans, Enter Sandman wasn't going to win. And part of the reason why it wasn't going to win is because Enter Sandman was around the transition into the 90s. Still had a little bit of that 80s feel to it. So, if you guys missed tonight's stream, I had a good time. I mean, we started out, we had some very serious topics. Always when you drill down to friendship characteristics, relationships, tied into Fear of the Walking Dead with Morgan and Grace. Some real conversation tonight. Kills Connections, you guys were amazing with Kills Connections once again. Rhyme Time, always a blast. And we've narrowed down our 90 songs to our, next week is our 4th Random Things. And you guys know we close our season in sets of 4. So we'll be taking a little bit of break after next Tuesday. So you want to be here for that. And like I said earlier, if you guys missed the kind of the opening dialogue, I do once again want to say to some people that are taking some time off, and I know we're getting closer and closer. My post today was not very well thought out. It could have been perceived as insensitive. So once again, my apologies to anyone that I may have offended. I was being direct. I was thinking out loud. And I should have thought it through and thought about some of the people that could have taken offense to it, even though it wasn't a personal post about things that we do. We are open to discussing what we do. We want the Army to be a place where people have a good time. And, I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. Rolex says, just showing my love for 99 Army Kills as the host. Thank you so much. Birthday shout-outs to Coco, also to Fluff the Flamethrower. And keep in mind, we'll be back here tomorrow night. We'll be doing our bold predictions, Fear the Walking Dead. Looking forward to getting more of our viewers in here as their schedules open up. And really, really looking forward to Freestyle Friday and PDL, because we're doing Play Dead Live to get all of us in some scenarios and take a break from all that crazy serious stuff that goes on in the world and get back into some fantasy and some fiction. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate everything that you guys do. Special shout out to the Patreon Army. Top left-hand corner. You guys are absolutely amazing. The green team, thank you so much. Moderators, Emmy, Steph, Tommy, Kells, and of course, all the super chatters. I will see all of you tomorrow night. And special thank you. Peace.